10 years of sacrifice just for this administration to ruin it all. I completed undergrad with a degree in biology, very fortunate to have received scholarships/fin aid and thankfully have no tuition debt. Since freshman year I've wanted to work in the environmental field, saving the planet and all that. Worked for 2 years after undergrad as a research technician, $32,000 salary. Went to graduate school and got a master's and a PhD, which was 8 years of living off a $30,000 salary. Dealt with the typical graduate school overwork and a toxic advisor. Lived with roommates the entire time. Spent next to nothing, saved as much as I could. Last fall I finally graduated and started a real person job working as a fisheries biologist with a federal agency to manage commercially important fisheries. $68,000 salary, still living with roommates to try and save as much money to make up for the low income over the past 10 years. Things were finally looking up, and literally as I was starting to have the slightest inkling that I might be able to afford a house one day or do something that resembled being an actual adult, the election and inauguration happened. And now they've not only canceled the lease to my laboratory, but they also cut funding to the entire program. And they're cutting a bunch of other related federal programs that I would plan to work in when this program fully closes. And they randomly fired a bunch of contractors today, after already firing probationary employees and forcing a bunch of people out with resignation offers. I was lucky to survive the probationary firings but apparently too dumb to take a resignation offer. I truly thought our program would survive in some form, but alas. The orange man and his cronies have decided fish and the fishing industry is not important. I realize that I am extremely lucky. I am debt-free and managed to save some money over the past 10 years by living like a perpetual early 20-something. I am living in an area close to family and friends, and everyone has been incredibly supportive over the past few months. I have 2 graduate degrees and will find work that will support me. I just needed to share one story about how this administration's actions are affecting people in so many ways. Our entire field is being dismantled, and it's affecting the state and university levels as well. This administration is destroying the scientific capabilities and doing everything it can to wipe out an entire generation of young scientists. I know I'll find work, but it likely won't be in the field that I spent the last 10 years studying for. It's my loss as well as theirs.